What is your name?
Tony.
Tony?
Yeah, Tony.
My name's Chris. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
So, do you know any truck drivers?
No, I don't.
What is
I'm not from here. I'm from Georgia.
from Georgia?
Yeah, so we're passing through. I don't really know much about anything.
Oh, that's
I
fine.
didn't even know that they call cinnamon buns coffee buns.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm getting educated.
How is your cinnamon?
It's great. It's pretty good.
Good to hear that. So, what is one stereotype that comes to your mind when you hear truck driver?
Well, I'm really. I don't think I know of a stereotype, but I do know that truck drivers are pretty dominating on the road. You know, I'm not saying they drive reckless, but they get in the lane and they get to where they're going. They got to get to where they're going. That's their
Right.
business.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, to me, some of them are a little reckless.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes they follow too close, especially in the inner city where I live. The truck drivers follow a little too close. They don't always stay in the lanes that's designated for truck drivers. And when they get in those other lanes, then the smaller cars that have smaller engines have to compete with the trucks, and it makes it dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say for the most part, truckers maintain good driving habits. But and when they go through some inner cities, they make it difficult for the people in the
Do you
city.
have an overall positive opinion about
Yeah, I have a
truckers?
positive opinion. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not an easy job. Driving, competing with gas prices, having insurance costs going up, driving through areas where the roads are not maintained well. So, all in all, I think truckers handle it pretty well.
What would you say the biggest challenge would be for a truck driver, in your opinion?
Trying to make a living and trying to be safe. You staying in that truck, trying to get from point A to point D without having lost all of your money in gas or an accident. I think it's a profession that calls for you to be extremely careful, focused on what you're doing, and then have some manners and consideration. Everybody out here now drives like they're on their way to the bathroom. Everybody is in a hurry.
Yes.
People, since COVID, everything has changed. I wouldn't want to be a truck driver since COVID because people on the roads are uncourteous. They don't indicate with signals, the turn signals. They follow too closely. After being locked up on COVID and people came out to drive, everybody's in a hurry. Dangerous hurry.
Do you know how much truck drivers make in America?
I have no idea.
If you were to guess.
I would guess they would make 80,000 plus.
Okay, that's a pretty good estimate. Do you think that's enough? Do you think it's a fair pay?
If they don't have to drive in excess of 12 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
See, if they have to drive more than 8 or 10 hours a day, then that's too stressful.
It's 11 hours of driving, but 14 hours of work total. So like loading, unloading. So they
That's
work
too
14
much.
hours. That's too much.
They should be paid more, I think.
Or should the hours be reduced?
I think they need to reduce the hours. There's too many big truck accidents, too many people getting hurt, too much loads lost, and just too much damage. Hardly ever now, if you get a heavy object delivered to your house, does it arrive undamaged.
Mm-hmm.
I've bought brand new walk-behind blowers, come in damaged, and by the time stuff actually gets damaged and you try to process it, it's almost impossible to get a return.
So using your common sense, would you say that 14 hours of work every day is excessive?
It is, because I have an 18-hour a day. I have 12 hours in my work. I try to come home and maintain my home with a diabetic person. I have an 18-hour day. I don't take my shoes off for 18 hours. I'm 78 years old, still working, because I lost practically everything I had in 2008 with the bank collapse. And so I had a business. I had to go. I got a job at 60 years of age. Had to go back to work.
Mm-hmm.
So this truck drivers, everybody else, were stressed out. In some places, I came up here and I noticed that prices are 30 to 40% higher
Than in Georgia?
and in the grocery stores up here.
Oh, wow.
Milk in Georgia is $3.29 for a gallon. A dozen of eggs might be $2.80, something like that. Up here, I couldn't believe it. So, truck drivers, get all you can while you can, because the economy and everything is going along, but there's too much price gouging.
Thank you so much for your
Okay, you're
time. I truly appreciate it.
Okay, you have
Your
a
words
great
of
day.
wisdom. You too. Have a safe trip.
Okay, I will.
Thank you. And
God
enjoy the
bless you.
Cinnabon.
Take care.
God
Yeah.
bless. Take care.
Okay.